Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Daniel Boland is the channel, 150,000 subscribers. I mean, I think he's funny as fuck, to be honest. I really like his channel. I enjoy the majority of his videos. This is a real interesting one, to be honest. It's got further reaching implications, to be honest, as well, what the video is about. So, what's going on in America is the food stamps could be stopped because the government can't agree a budget for next year, so there could be a government shutdown until they agree a budget. So the prospect there might be no food stamps in November and December, and a lot of black people are kicking off, as you'll see in the video. So that's kind of the crack with what's going on here. But before we get into this video, Daniel Boland's previous video, the intro to this video was fucking brilliant. So I'm going to play the intro to this video, the multicultural melting pot. Then we'll go back to the Hungry Hippos. So if you want to watch the rest of the multicultural one after the intro. But it's about 2 minutes and 29 seconds long, the intro light, but it's fucking brilliant.
You know, I went to Handsworth in Birmingham the other day. It was absolutely appalling. It's as close as I've come to a slum in this country.
Add lots of Norman French to some Angles, Saxon, Jutes and Vikings, then stir vigorously.
That's smelling pretty good, I'd say. A little bland, but, you know, you don't want to over-season it, eh?
Mix some hot Chileans, cool Jamaicans, Dominicans, Trinidadians and Bajans.
Oh God, I'm fresh out of Bajans. Oh, anyway, if you say so, let's just throw it all in there, eh? Who gives a shit?
With some Ethiopians, Chinese, Vietnamese and Sudanese.
Where the fuck are the Ethiopians? Jesus Christ.
Then take a blend of Somalians, Sri Lankans, Nigerians and Pakistanis.
Oh man, I swear, if someone's thrown the Pakistanis in the bin.
And turn up the heat. Sprinkle some fresh Indians.
You fucking, you fucking bloody bastard, you.
Malaysians, Bosnians, Iraqis and Bangladeshis, together with some Palestinians. Then add to the melting pot. Leave the ingredients to simmer.
Okay, let's see how they're all getting along, I guess.
Bloody bastard.
As they mix and blend, allow their languages to flourish, binding them together with English. Allow time to be cool. Add some unity, understanding and respect for the future. Serve with justice and enjoy.
We do have to bring you our vote because you have been voting in the text and online vote today. So here is the result. Is multiculturalism working? Here is what you told us. 5% of those of you who voted said yes, it is. 95% of those of you who voted this morning said no, it isn't.
Oh dear.
Who's Daniel Boland?
Right. I mean, I thought that was fucking brilliant, to be honest. Absolutely brilliant. So if you want to watch the rest of the multicultural melting pot, get yourself over to Daniel Boland again. Honestly, brilliant. Right, we're moving on to Hungry Hippos and the whole US government shutdown, no food stamps. Again, he's fucking, the points he makes in this are fucking brilliant, to be honest. But it leads into us as well in many ways, like again the ever-escalating national debt, nearly over 100% GDP. There is no endless supply of money here. That's not how it works. So again, you could see similar scenes in Britain when the money dries up, and we're at the precipice of them telling us that the money situation has really gone to shit here. In the Charlie Kirk video, he mentions a black swan event with the stock market collapsing, which is probably going to happen as well. Again, there's a lot to go down here, to be honest. Again, a lot of people won't know what's coming till it's hit them, to be honest. But this could have ramifications very much so in America, as the video will explain. But if anything similar happens here as well, you could be seeing similar scenes. So it's good to be aware of what can happen, to be honest. And again, most people don't understand economics, so they don't really know what's coming economically till the government or the news tell them it's all gone to shit, really. That's kind of how it works. But many people can see it's going to shit long before it does, is usually the crack. But then people will not be heard. It's just then ultimately the people, the general public, aren't listening to these kind of people. You know what I mean? But there's plenty of people out there telling you that the economy's fucked here, absolutely fucked. So anyhow, let's have a live listen to this one.
Donald Trump done fucked up. Let's just make it clear, okay? Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump.
Ain't nobody finna keep playing with y'all. Y'all want us to get on some bullshit, no?
Well, I regret to inform you, but anger and indignation are once again rife in the African-American community.
Largely peaceful demonstrations.
And I guess it's down to Muggins here, to get to the bottom of it. What is it this time,
Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this, on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month.
One of the most perilous situations is to find yourself between a large African land mammal and its source of food. Approaching them without caution can have deadly consequences.
Good heaven.
Who's Daniel Boland?
He's a fucking legend, to be honest. He's a fucking legend. I find it really funny, honestly. I don't know if anybody else does, but honestly, I find Daniel Boland really funny. Yeah, it's my kind of humour. It's my kind of humour. So that's the crack. It's predominantly Black Americans kicking off here again. I'll play a bit more of the video because he makes some very good points, to be honest. I won't play it all though. If you want to watch it all, go over to Daniel Boland. It is 20 odd minutes long, so I'm definitely going to play it all. Well, I'll play it till he makes a few good points about the whole situation, to be honest. But yeah, hold on.
Oh, Daniel Boland, this is a heavy hitter. Do you guys know who this is?
Okay, so just in case any of you are still unsure as to what's going on in today's video after the clips of those fine people in my introduction, basically, with Thanksgiving just around the corner, there's a government shutdown in the US because Republicans and Democrats can't agree on a budget for the next fiscal year, which means that 42 million Americans could be without their food stamps in November.
Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? Ugh, I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap if y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you.
Some excellent points, eloquently made, might I add. Donald Trump, absolutely, and albino motherfucker walrus looking ass. Right? However, horses for courses, all right? I'm not so sure that Tarquisha here is the advocate that the anti-government shutdown, the pro-food stamp movement are looking for. You know, I would prefer a sort of, poorly but neatly dressed, somebody with a dignity within their poverty, malnourished, Tiny Tim kind of character to be begging us, please take mercy on us. That's the kind of person I would. You know, when somebody's telling you that they're going hungry, but they frankly look like they could see out the winter like the bears do, digging a hole with their cubs and sleeping it off. You know, it doesn't inspire the same empathy in me that Oliver Twist might.
He talking about people ain't getting food stamps in November and probably not December. He better get ready because it's about to go down. Okay? What you gonna learn is you don't play with black people's food stamps, okay? So get ready because people about to just start taking shit, okay?
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves, America. Black people are about to start committing crimes.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
Look, I'm sorry, and not for what I'm saying. I'm sorry to all of you law-abiding black people who've got your shit together, having to listen to people like this woman here, right? Thinking that they speak for all black people, because the food stamps might get cancelled in November. Black people finna start robbing stores. Are they? Finna start robbing stores? Are they gonna start taking shit? Right? Because you are on food stamps, because your life isn't going the way it should be. All right? You don't speak for all black people. It's so embarrassing. It really is. Like, and I've said before, I've had the same experience with people of Irish descent being all gay about being Irish. People from the north of England, where I grew up, you know, thinking that we're all tough socialists down the mine. No, you're not. All right. So I cringe the same way I'm sure loads of normal, good black people do when they see idiots like this woman here. You know, it's insufferable. Shut the fuck up. And that's not to say, by the way, that there aren't a lot of people who need their food stamps. I'm sure there are people with disabilities. There are people with shitty jobs that aren't getting paid enough for what they do in shithole conditions. There are a lot of problems in the real world. What you don't need are fuck-ups like this. You know, entitled, loud, rude, useless members of society who just think that everyone owes them something. Sod off.
And people are going to start, I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing. People are going to start, instead of stealing groceries from the stores, they're going to start watching people go to their, and they're going to take all of their groceries.
Oh, great. So it's not just the security guards at Walmart that have to be on red alert now. It's the law-abiding citizens buying their groceries with their hard-earned money and then walking to their cars. Where do these obnoxious fat bastards get off? What are you even saying? That you're going to attack, you're going to be beating people up in the car parks because they've got their shit together and you haven't? It's just so crazy. How embarrassing. Where's the dignity in your...
He's right, like. And, as well, in America, there's quite a lot of fucking guns over there. This could go real south real quickly in many, many areas, in many, many parking lots, to many, many Walmarts and various other supermarkets. Yeah, it could go south real quickly. Again, it's kind of like they want to start civil war in many ways. Not just in Britain, but in America. Again, there's a lot going. I mean, we had a film there last year or year before called Civil War. It was about civil war in America. It's kind of that, again, if you do this kind of thing and have the government shut down, I mean, it's two edges of the sword. Again, like, is it being done on purpose to bring more chaos? Because that's generally the way of things now. Or is it just the Democrats and Republicans not agreeing because Trump's in power? But again, they could just play that angle in the first place to bring this on. And even if they don't bring it on for 2 months, they could, I mean, a week would probably be long enough for chaos to ensue. So, again, and with all the chaos, they can bring in more rules and like more curfews and all this kind of crack. And it's all justified because everyone's kicking off. So, again, the New World Order will be brought in any way, shape or form, but in many ways that people won't see coming as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, they want to lock us all down here and tag us and lock us down at digital IDs and you name it. And they need justification. Well, they can very, very easily create justification as they can on so many levels. And this could be one level, again, to get people to break the law so you can ultimately bring in more laws. Again, we're playing a very dodgy game here, to be honest. Again, the public. And a lot of the public don't actually know what's going on, and it's probably them that'll fuck us all over in the end up, do you know what I mean? So, Yeah, it's a shit show, to be honest. It's an absolute shit show. But there's very good points here by Daniel Boland, you know what I mean? He's like, I love his crack, to be honest. It's I think I've mentioned the channel before, like, but I thought I'd give it a mention again because he was making very good points about hungry hippos here. But again, and that previous multicultural intro was absolutely fucking amazing, to be honest.
Life. Yes, they sat there, £200. And there's a possibility that they might take your food stamps away for a month. And you're just saying, well, we're just going to beat people to death. What the fuck? Like, where is the humility? How can you be so entitled? Threatening law-abiding, good people who are just paying for their groceries. What the fuck? How can you even say that? You psycho. What happened to... In the UK, my parents' generation, growing up in the 50s, they were still on rations. They were still getting like a government-assigned designated lump of lard and butter and a couple of packets of sugar and some bacon every week. That was theirs. And they were lining up in an orderly fashion. They were queuing up with their coupon booklet. Do you think there was anyone in, I don't know, Sheffield or Birmingham in the 50s just openly bragging about, oh yeah, no, I don't get enough coupons. I need more. There were these morbidly obese working class people in Sheffield and Birmingham just waiting outside to beat Miss Hathersage to death as she came out with her packet of bacon from the butcher's. Oh yeah, I just do that. I'm sorry, they didn't give me enough coupons this week.
Yeah, well, Britain's sliding that way, you know what I mean? Them times have very much gone, and should it all go to shit in Britain, it'll go the way they'll go in America, because all the morals and decency's gone out the window here, haven't they, at this point? Not from everybody, but a good majority, and the majority will dictate what's happening, do you know what I mean? Enough's gone south to seriously affect what happens in times of crisis, basically. The whole pulling together British war spirits long dead here now, because half of these people aren't even British. Is the problem. So I'm going to leave it there on Daniel Boland. If you want to watch the rest of Hungry Hippos, get yourself over here and watch the rest of this one. Or if you want to watch the multicultural melting pot video. But again, it's just a good channel, funny, with his words and his actions and his little, again, just I can't praise him enough, to be honest. I think it's brilliant, his channel. I'll leave it there anyway. If you want to subscribe or watch the videos, get yourself over. Peace.